Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another video. This video is going to be another manifestation deck. I love my manifestation, as you guys know. I feel like that's the most powerful thing, because we often want a lot of things, right? So I feel like it's the most powerful thing to say things back to yourself or talk to spirit, and it kind of manifests things into reality, whatever you want. Now, understand sometimes you might want a yacht. And this is an example. You might want a yacht, but you might just get a sailboat. You know what I mean? But it's still a boat. Before you didn't have a boat. You know what I mean? So that's the power of manifestation. You want things, you ask for things, you request for things, you repeat things back and forth to yourself. You might not guess specifically what you envision, or the exact product that you envision, but you got what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you want a yacht and you keep talking about a yacht, but you get a sailboat. It might not be a yacht, but it's still a boat. Prior to you manifesting the boat, you didn't have a boat. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's one of my biggest love me some manifestation. So we're gonna get ahead and pull our card out. Alright? Before we do that, let's just cleanse the air real quick. Alright, give you guys a little vibration. That's a little, hopefully get your chakras in line. Hopefully you guys are drinking tea in the morning, going for your walks, you know what I mean, getting out in nature, because that's where it all starts, right? You can't live a city life without appreciating nature, because without nature, the dirt, all of that, everything that we humans create comes from the earth, right? So we got to make sure that we're ensuring that we're, appreciating what God in store for us naturally, right? Let's go ahead and see what you guys got. As you see, I am not looking. Make sure y'all see that. Alright, okay, we have relaxation, right? Make sure you guys are taking the time to relax. Take your time to relax those muscles, relax that brain. We're going to put this into the singing bill for good luck. So yeah, make sure you guys are relaxing yourselves. Make sure you guys are taking your time to sit off and just appreciate what the spirit has granted for you. Not always you have to spend your whole life earning things. Sometimes it's okay to take the time to appreciate what you've earned already, right? So let's go ahead and let's see what we can manifest, or what spirit wants you to manifest, and things like that. We're gonna go ahead and put on our spiritual bracelet. We just let it charge overnight, and all good. We have Gucci. Cool, you guys ready? Let's get it. So I want you guys to just go ahead and clear your minds. I understand that this reading is a general reading, but it can apply for past, present, or future, so it could be generalized, right? Alright, Spirit, what messages? Oh, Spirit's quick to give us messages. What messages do you have? It's quite like 4 o'clock in the morning, so that's how we like to get it, you know what I mean? What message do you have for us? What messages for manifestation do you have? Let's see. Okay, first one we have is unleash your kind of self. Right? I don't know if Spirit's been testing you guys on maybe situations that may occur, whether it be negative, drama, things like that, and ensure that you're good with the positive side of yourself, not the negative side. I know we often like to argue, and we also like to, pick fights and things, but make sure you guys are going off of your positive intuition rather than your negative effects, because with whatever you do has whatever energies you put on, you get back, right? So ensure that whatever you guys are going through, you're unleashing your kindness self. So if you're like split in the middle and you have a negative and like a battle, you have a negative and a positive side, ensure whatever situations that you encounter that you're giving your positive side, because you want to receive positive, even if that thing that you're, whatever situation you're going through is negative. You want to make sure that you might be intaking negativity, but you want to make sure you're pushing out positivity to balance it. You know what I mean? Because that's what you want to receive back, positivity. You can't receive positivity back if you're always going off negativity. For an example, let's say it's raining. I know this is common, but let's say it's raining. You gotta go for your run, or you gotta do whatever. But I'm just using this example. You gotta go for your run. You can say negative things, and this could be light rain. This doesn't even have to be like lightning and thunder and stuff. I'm just talking about in general light rain. Something that you can actually go out and it's okay, right? It's raining this day. It's negative. It's considered a negative act towards your sports, towards you running, towards you getting up in the morning, do what you gotta do. You could see it negative, or you can see it positive, and you can say, well, if I run out there, you know what I'm saying, I'll feel a lot less, dehydrated, or I'll feel more cooled down, my body will be cool because I'm running in the rain, it'll be okay. A negative thing entered your life, what the world may see it as negative. But you took it as positive and you just kept going with it. You know what I'm saying? And that is what balances out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure you guys unleash your kindness self is what Spirit wants for you guys. So hopefully you guys got what I just said. If not, like I've been saying this, I'm gonna continue to do these readings regardless. So you will see me a lot. Like you will see me a lot, right? So be sure to check back in. You know what I'm saying? Sure to check back in to get more readings done. Okay, let's see what else. Alright. Spirit, what messages do you have for us? Oh man. Take a reality check. Take a reality check. Now this could be, I'm resonating with what I said about the manifestation. This could be like even just being humble, right? This could be reality, could be like being humble or realization. You know what I'm saying? That's the key, is realization. You're realizing things that are actually occurring versus things that you would like to occur. Like remember when I was talking about the yacht situation, the sailboat situation? If you want a yacht and you get a sailboat, when you take a reality check, you're realizing the trueness of it. The trueness isn't about what you wanted. Like you wanted specifically a yacht, but you got a sailboat. And reality check is just coming to your senses that you're humble. You gotta be humble because Spirit didn't have to give you this. You know what I mean? They granted you this. It was a privilege. You know what I'm saying? It was a privilege to them. You gotta be thankful that they gave you a boat. You know what I'm saying? So take a reality check just means make sure that you guys are sitting down and reflecting on all the things that Spirit's done for you, and realizing that a lot of things that you think is bad or whatever is not that bad. You know what I'm saying? You're really coming on to reality. Like you're really looking at things differently. Like it's not that bad if you know what I'm saying? If I'm trying to think of another example, but if you guys are ever go through things like bills, right? Bills, you overdo, you're stressing about it, like you're causing health benefits. Health restrictions on you just because you want to stress about bills. That's not gonna, you know what I'm saying? That really doesn't matter at the end of the day. You know what I mean? What matters is life and death. So if it ain't life or death situations, reality check, just looking at that situation like, I'll get through it. This too shall pass type thing. Like it will pass. Like you feel me? So make sure you guys are not getting stressed out about things that I'm not worth getting stressed out about. Like really sit down and think about what is it that I'm stressed. Oh, I'm stressed about this. You can survive. Like you'll be okay. You will live through that. You know what I mean? All right. Let's see what else. Spirit, what other messages do you have for us? What other messages do you have? Alright, so we have breathe through the tension. And as I said, you will get through this. So this is confirmation for what I just said. Breathe through the tension. It's showing you guys when you guys are stressed out, that you're you're giving yourself time to pull away from it and realize like, this is not that bad. You know what I mean? Take a breath. I was told when I used to run track and stuff in high school that it's better when you're training, right? It's better to just take a break. Like if you need to take a day off, from whatever you're doing, you're going hard, you feel like giving up. It's better to take a break and continue it than get yourself so caught up in whatever you're doing that you give up. You don't want to give up on it. You know what I mean? It's way better to take a break and to take some moment time to just reflect and calm down, or take a nap, or whatever you got to do so that you don't quit it, so you don't get so burnt out that you do not want to continue. You know what I mean? So that is key. You don't want to get to that point. So you want to breathe through anything that you're going through. Breathing, it could be taking a nap. It could be taking the time to do something else. You know what I mean? But we often get anxiety, being in certain places and things like that, and also like if you guys are walking in buildings, you guys feel yourself getting breathing heavy and all that. It is good to just take a utilize your oxygen, utilize the fact that you can, you know what I'm saying? If you're going through any stressful times, take a reality check and realize that anything that's not life threatening is not worth getting yourself, hamped up over it or feeling, feeling like you gotta do too much. Like if you're in a predicament right now where you're stressed out or whatever, and it's not life threatening to your life, it's okay to just find things that you love to do and do those things, and that will come. It's going to eventually come away from it. It's going to eventually, it will pass. You see what I'm saying? Just keep it in your prayers. Spirit, what other message do you have for us? What other messages do you have? We have practice gratitude. This is a big one. Making sure that you guys are staying grateful from whatever you guys have. And if you guys are right now in a real bad situation and you really want to get out of it, I promise you, continue to pray. Manifestation could be like paintings, could be singing songs, writing lyrics. It could be anything that you use with your capabilities, like say drawing, anything you wish to manifest. So if you're, looking for a certain relationship or things like that, write it in a story. You know what I mean? Write out where you want your life to go, and it will. You know what I'm saying? It has way more chances of working or benefiting from you if you don't do it at all. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you guys understand that's how the universe works. If you put no time and energy into something, it's not going to give you anything back. So we got to ensure that we remember that. And we got to make sure, Spirit, we're remaining grateful for everything and every little thing that we achieve, because it will make big things seem so much better. Spirit, what other message do you have for us? We have attend to the details. Right? Attend to details. Make sure that you guys are realizing that small things do matter. Make sure that your daily activities actually play a part on the big things that you wish to achieve. Right? So ensure that you guys are doing the little things. Like if you want to make wiser decisions, make sure you guys are reading. If you want to go and be more healthy, make sure you're eating healthy. You just can't say I want to be healthy and out there eating Cheetos and chips and you ain't putting no nutrition in your body. You ain't putting no salads. You ain't putting no carrots. I gotta be hard on you guys, because you have to know these things. You know what I'm saying? This is not sugarcoat. It's not about me. This is about you guys. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, also make sure you guys, if you guys have close people to you that, you have information and they would like to they should hear some information, make sure you're talking to them. Like, if they're valuable of your time and energy, make sure that you're giving them this information. Or just keep to yourself as well. And please, share this information. Okay, so we have here, believe in your good luck. It's important to have belief over every single thing that you do in life. If you don't believe it, you can't expect nobody else to believe in with it. You can't expect it to happen if you don't believe. That's like saying that God wants you. They're saying, oh, you don't believe in God, but then you want to go to heaven. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to His place of Him if you don't even believe in Him. Because if you don't believe in Him, how can you go to heaven if He's the one that created heaven? Therefore, you don't believe in heaven. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel sorry for certain people that say they don't believe in a higher power. Me personally, I would. It's like this, right? This is my personal opinion. If I have two options, I can either believe in something afterlife, or I could believe that we just died. I would rather believe that there's an afterlife. Why? Because if there is an afterlife, which there is, which I have a right to have my own opinion. So I have an opinion that there is an afterlife, and therefore, if there is an afterlife, I will be going to that afterlife. Versus people that say they don't believe in it and act like they don't believe in it, and they really truly do not believe in the afterlife, they will not be entering that afterlife. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about believing. It's like, if you don't believe in the creators of the creator, that the spirit and all of that exists, and you're just, you know what I'm saying? And how do you, what happened? All right, well, I guess you're going to rather they set up for you to go. But me personally, I'm going to take the better option. You feel me? It's just thinking smart. Like, it ain't even about, sometimes it's not even about you physically. Sometimes people try too hard to see miracles. Like, miracles happen from you breathing. Miracles happen from the fact that, you know, you're in a better position than somebody else. That's a miracle. You know what I'm saying? People don't take that. People want some God figure coming down and putting a hand on the shield and doing all this extra. People really, like, look for that big stuff. Like, I'm like, you know, what did the odds that you're surviving? What did the odds that you wasn't an animal or a tree? You're actually a human that could change humanity or change whatever. You have the ability to be able to, like, especially in this day and time, because we know back then, you know, things were different. So in 2022, you have an ability to work wherever you want to work. So it's like, that's a miracle. But people, I don't know, people get into this phase where they feel like a miracle should be something so extraordinary, and you know, that's the thing. Miracles could be so small and so something that's so appreciated, because it's like saying, if a miracle, it's like saying, if I tell you miracles, you breathing in the morning. Without you breathing, you can't do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So that alone is a miracle, that your heart is still beating. So that's something to appreciate. So once you realize that these small things matter, the big things become so much more glorious and so much more magical. But that's another thing. If you don't believe if the spirit sees that you don't believe, or somebody, I don't want to say you guys, but somebody doesn't believe in, you know, these small things, why would they grant them the big things? You know, that doesn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Right? If I'm a spirit and I see that you don't even believe that I protected you from that accident, or I protect you while you're in the rain, you don't believe in me even protecting you, then why would I come across and give you a house or a mansion or whatever the case is that you want? Why would I bless you if you're not even seeing the protection? You know what I mean? You're not even seeing me protecting you. You just act like I don't exist. That's how spirit feels. So, spirit, what are the messages that you have for us? We are relaxed again. So this is double confirmation. Remember the first one was, did we get relaxed? Oh, wait. Unleash your cornerstone, take a reality check, breathe through tensions. Wait a minute. Oh! I was like, look at that. Remember that one? You remember that was your first one, relaxation. I was like, I swear we pulled this one. So this is confirmation. Look at that. Confirmation, relax and relaxation. That's crazy. I'm like, I swear we pulled this one. So that's double confirmation for you guys. To ensure that you guys are taking a day or taking a break. You know what I mean? From the fast life to the fast living. I know things can get really fast these days. And you know, everything can get overwhelming. So just to show you guys are taking a break, taking a breather, and just reflecting on all the things that you've learned. And just enjoying it. Enjoy life. That's the biggest key. No matter through thick, through thin, through tension, through calmness, whatever it may be, enjoy it. Enjoy the journey, enjoy the ride. Some things you're not going to enjoy, obviously, but enjoy the journey. Enjoy the process of your life. Because one day you're going to be gone. One day you're not going to be here no more. So if you're in a relationship, enjoy that relationship. Appreciate that relationship. If you're in any situation, appreciate that process God's going to put you through, whatever that may be, because it makes you a stronger person. You know what I'm saying? That's like, you don't go through the process and you become a weaker person. You don't want to be a weaker person. You want to be a stronger person. Why? Because strong people can intake strong things, right? God gives his toughest missions to his strongest soldiers, right? This is true. We see it over and over and over again. These are facts at this point. It ain't even a belief no more. These are facts. These are stone cold facts. Most people that are religious and have beliefs in anything that they believe, as long as it's positive, have positive outcomes. And if you believe in something negative, you do something negative, you get a negative outcome. Simple. Like if people go on mass shooting sprees and all of that, they end up in prison or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? That's how you want to spend your life, or you want to get killed? Like, you feel me? Like, that don't make no sense to me. I don't understand that. But that's weak-minded people, though. That's weak-minded people that act out like that. You feel me? You're weak. You're weak-minded people, because it's like, They're not strong enough to unfortunately, the weak-minded people. And I'm not saying that to talk bad with somebody, but what I'm saying is, if God's putting you through a tough situation right now, appreciate that, because you could have ended up being a weak person. Now that God's put you through a situation of toughness, right? And you'll probably watch this video at first, you're like, what is he talking about? If God's put you through a situation of toughness, I'm talking when you get cheated on, or whatever the case is, or you having bad parents, you are now stronger. Tell me now. Right? Am I lying? Like all that stuff you went through, you are now a strong individual. You now think rationally. You now in a better position because of your tough times in the past, and because that made you a stronger person. You get up in the morning, you handle business, you do. You see what I'm saying? You feel me? So that is where it goes to. And I'm sorry, like I said, my condolences and all that to people like that unfortunately has. And I say unfortunately, when people have everything in their life, I don't know everybody, so I can't judge everybody. But when everybody has everything, I can't judge nobody because the higher power judges everybody. But what I'm saying is, if people have everything in their life, you see it all the time. People that, saying do craziness, they normally have everything, good parents, and then boom. They never really had to go through struggle. So when they face struggle, whatever, they break. Unfortunately, it's a very unfortunate situation. So I'm calling to reflect on that, because I want you guys to understand. Do not question what, not saying do not question, but ensure that you guys are considerably remembering that, whoa, I gain all this knowledge from my tough times. I have to appreciate my tough times. I have to appreciate the people that did me wrong. I have to appreciate that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't be where I am. I wouldn't be able to, you feel me? You are a strong person because of the things you went through. People that don't, unfortunately, do not have to go through struggles, they become weak-minded. And this is facts. You believe what you want to believe. But if until scientists did something, or until scientists proved something, it was a belief. People believed in a disease. People believe that this can happen until scientists went ahead and proved it many times. It became a fact. So if the spiritual world is proving this shit many times, you guys don't see it as facts. Nah, that to me, that's just being people that don't want to believe that are you know what I'm saying. That to me, that's just being crazy. Like, we're seeing miracles, and people still going around talking about some 8 years. I don't believe in a higher power. I don't believe in this. I don't believe in that BS you're talking about. And this is facts. Like, these are things been proven. These are proven scenarios that you see. People that go through struggles normally come out better. People that don't struggle, and then we still get caught up in this rat race where we're feeling like we're gotta compete, or we're feeling unappreciated because we're like, why is that person not have to go through that, or why I'm growing up in a household with only, only a mom. The whole time you're becoming a better individual in most cases. Some cases, unfortunately, not. But most cases, the person ends up becoming a better person. And if it's just on how you view it. It's all about how you view it. If you view it as a challenge from God, you're willing to take on that challenge. If you view it as a situation that is unfair, you're gonna react that way. You're gonna react like, well, since this situation is unfair, like you growing up with only your mom. Since this situation is unfair, I'm gonna react in a way, whatever. But like I said, everything people make, every choice they make, it has an effect on somebody's life, and the devil's working, but God's working just as hard. So I just want to share with you guys. Like I said, I always say things that's on my mind. I don't try to hold back. You know what I mean? Some things I will put in phrases for people, you guys will understand what I mean. I ain't trying to be too direct in the situation, but I'm still gotta share my opinion. You know what I mean? Because my opinion might just wake somebody up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's, but it is what it is. Spirit, what other message do you have for us? What other messages do you have? Clear your mind. This is what I always say before my reading. Clear your mind. Ensuring you guys are clearing your mind, clearing your soul, whatever it is that you're trying to achieved needs to be achieved with a mellow mind, right? Marathons are so much harder than races. You see, everybody does a race. Like I'm talking about like most sports. Anybody that does sports, most people like everybody is at one point raced, right? But few have competed in marathons. It's so much easier to just head on that 100-mile day. I'm not saying that it's easy to run track. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying, or to endure speed. What I'm saying is, anybody is up for a challenge to sprint, but there's very few that's up for a challenge to take the time in life and. You know, anybody can get to the bag fast, and you know what I'm saying, and you know from they started 20 by 25, got it. But to be mellow and clear your mind and you know calm yourself down and take your time with whatever you're trying to achieve, you'll be so much more better. And this don't even mean taking it slow. This could be like you could create a system for yourself, like. Alright, you go to work, I don't know what you guys' schedules are, but you go to work or whatever, or if you know what I'm saying, you work for yourself, you create your own schedule. But the point is, if, like, for an example, if you wanted to read a book a week, instead of you taking that whole day, I'm just going to knock this day off, just read all day and just spend your whole day reading, you can read a chapter a day, or 2 chapters a day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. That's called steadily moving. That's right there is a marathon of its own, because you're just steadily pacing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Then you hit the finish line. So that's why they say marathons are one of the best things, because like not only do you get there to the end mature, a little bit older, a little bit wiser, but you still accomplish your goal, right? We're gonna go ahead and make sure you guys are clearing your minds of anything that it's too overwhelming. Make sure you just take your time, breathe, and that's pretty much what this reading was. With whatever you guys do. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next video. We're gonna sign you guys out with a nice little signal bill. Alright, have a good one.